Welcome to the Parents as Tutors Teacher Cafe with your host, Dr. Andrea Thompson. This monthly podcast keeps teachers informed of what educators and partners are doing to build home and school partnerships that contribute to student achievement. Looking for specific strategies? Listen each week as Dr. Thompson's guests share their experiences in partnering with parents, family, and community to increase parents' academic engagement. We invite you to listen and take the opportunity given at the end of this broadcast to leave comments for your host and guests.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on this podcast. We have our guest today, Mr. Stevie Prather, who's been a teacher for how long, Mr. Prather?
34 years.
34 years.
It's still going strong.
There we go. And Mr. Prather is being honored by the Omega Psi Phi Gamma Pi chapter. You are being honored as the Teacher of the Year. How does that feel?
Words cannot. I think I'm still in a state of shock, still processing, still processing it, because teaching is just a passion for and you don't do it for awards or anything, but when you know you are being recognized for something that you love to do, I am just overwhelmed with gratitude and appreciation. I am just elated.
And I'm also elated because I've seen you at work. I've seen your passion for children.
Yeah.
And I've seen how much you've gone out of your way to make sure that the community understands you and you understand the community.
Yes.
Which is why you are now linking with CASA. Talk to me about that.
Yes. CASA, of course, is an organization that does a lot for our demographic, our Latinx demographic. And I have known from observations with you, Dr. Thompson, that was an area that I needed to grow in.
What particular area?
I needed to grow in the area of communicating and connecting with parents.
All right.
And getting them and making them an integral part of their child's education process.
Yes, because I do remember talking to you about that.
Yes.
The last time.
Yes.
That was about a year or two ago.
Yes.
When I said to you, because you do interact a lot with parents.
Yes.
But I was finding that you were not giving them enough academic information, instructional. Here is what you do in order to help your child.
Yes.
So you made an effort to try to get to know the community in which you work.
And CASA provides that opportunity. So I am going to be trained as a potential community school leader, like a liaison between our school and CASA.
That's wonderful.
And we're going to, Miss So and I, another fellow teacher, we're going to be working in tandem with this initiative. And the way we're going to launch it is by having a fifth grade night. We figure we'll start small.
Right.
And from there, just gradually build organically.
That is
so
good.
We are now in the process of planning our first CASA night, which will involve teachers, the fifth grade teachers, fifth grade students, and the parents in 2 weeks.
Tell me how that's going to benefit parents.
Well, the way we're going to structure it, since this will be our very first meeting, we said, okay, we have to have a very focused structure, a very focused purpose. And we put our heads together and we have decided that first initial meeting will be more like a back to school night, since many of the parents weren't able to show up at the back to school night we had back in September. We said, you know what? Parents need foundational information about what our goals and plans are for the school year. So we're mainly going to be treating this first CASA night like a back to school night.
Okay.
And in addition to that, we're going to have food. We're in the process of working with caterers because provide food, they will come. And so we're really looking forward to that. And the plan is for us to have subsequent CASA nights, one per quarter.
Okay.
And right now we're just kind of brainstorming of what those future nights will look like. We're thinking that we might have a night where students are going to be doing presentations.
What are they going to be presenting? Dance?
Cultural
things?
Projects. And as we approach science fair season, perhaps we will have various students presenting science fair projects to get the students involved.
Right.
And get them actively involved in these community gatherings. So we're just at the formative stages and still dreaming and gleaning insight and suggestions from our leadership, like yourself, Dr. Thompson. So we're very excited about where this could lead to. And when we shared our vision of having these CASA nights with some of the CASA leaders the other night, they were ecstatic. They were like, that is such a great way to start.
So they are liking the fact that you are bringing the parents.
Yes. And here's what makes us unique at Mother Jones. The leaders of CASA who spoke with us said most schools that are involved with CASA, this whole community, they focus on having events at their own school. They were blown away by the fact that we had dreamed of, that we conceptualized the idea of having an initial gathering right there at CASA. They were just blown away by that. They said that will be very effective.
So once you bring the parents in, what is it that parents are going to leave with? What are they going to leave with?
The key thing that parents will leave with, and I shared this with the CASA leaders, a sense of empowerment. So many of these parents, I believe, they're intimidated because of their lack of knowledge of the language. Many of them don't feel like they have anything to offer for whatever reason.
So let me understand, just for our listeners. So the demographic students that you work with are largely English language learners.
Yes, that is correct.
And the community in which they reside is a large immigrant community.
That's correct.
Okay.
That's correct.
And therefore, the parents are not coming, so you're reaching out.
We're going to them.
Right. So the CASA organization is like an immigrant organization.
Yes, it is.
So when you say you've gone to CASA, is this their building that you...
Yes, this is their building. And a little history on the building, it actually belonged to the McCormick family. You know McCormick, that you see on the seasonings?
Yes.
Who knew?
Yeah.
That family, the seasoning family, that was the family mansion. I had never heard anything about that until I went to CASA for the first time this summer and found out that mansion that they now house, that they now own, is the McCormick family mansion. And the decor is just immaculate. You walk in there and you immediately stand up straight and sway your shoulders. And I think just the building itself, the edifice itself, will empower parents and make them feel valued and respected and appreciated. And the main thing we want parents to walk away with from that meeting is, one, a sense of empowerment, and also a sense of, we are here for you. We are here to meet you, and we feel that the gesture of us going to them, because often you want parents to come to us. Here's something at the school, we want you to come to us. We want to really communicate. We're meeting you where you are.
So okay, great. So what I'm hearing you say is that when it comes to parental engagement, we do not have to wait for parents to come into the schools. We need to find the organizations within their community and actually go out there as teachers. So you led your whole team of 5th grade teachers to go have a meeting at the CASA community. Did a lot of parents come out?
Well, when we had this meeting that we just had on Tuesday, this was only for future community school leaders. So parents weren't invited to this meeting on this past Tuesday.
Okay.
So the first time we will be involved, that our group here, team here will be involved in an event with parents will be our initial concert night on November 5th, when we will be able to see firsthand how parents respond to this opportunity.
Okay.
And we are expecting there to be an overwhelming response because the CASA building itself is nestled within their community. Apartments, they're surrounding the CASA building. Every time I've been to the CASA building twice, each time I've gone, I've run into former students.
Right.
When I got out of my car this past Tuesday to enter the meeting, I saw a young man looking at me, and I said, "Okay, can I help you?" He goes, "What's your name?" I said, "I'm Mr. Prather." He said, "I am now 14 years old, and I was in your third grade class."
Oh my goodness.
So that was just a foretaste, I believe, of what's to come in terms of being involved with the community. And in my 34 years of teaching, I don't think I've ever been a part of a program or an initiative that is so about connecting with the community and in getting the community involved at this level. Another thing that will really empower the parents is we're going to have some form at this very first CASA night, some form of a needs assessment.
Okay, tell me about
parents will have a voice on things that they would like to see happening.
Oh.
And this whole community school thrust has different pillars. Like there's a pillar that focuses on instruction. There's a pillar that focuses on school safety. There's a pillar. And what we would do is share with the parents what these various pillars are, these various focuses or foci. Is that the word? Dr. Thompson, I'm always looking for you for the right word. So I can expand my vocabulary in my older years.
More than one with the foci, yes.
And give parents an opportunity to share, give input in each of these strands.
Yes.
Anything from how they feel when they enter the building. Do they feel welcome?
That's so important.
Do they feel respected?
Exactly.
And being willing to have hard conversations.
Right.
Where you don't have to be nice, be truthful.
Yes.
Be honest, because that's the only way we're going to be able to move forward. So I believe that will serve to giving the parents a sense of empowerment, the fact that they're being heard. And we're not being condescending by, we have all the knowledge and you're just going to sit there and be a receiver of knowledge that we have. It's like leveling the playing field.
Two-way communication.
Yes, we're in this together.
But it starts with, would it be fair to say that two-way communication between parents and the school starts with parents feeling welcomed?
Yes.
So it seems as though you've gone out to the community to pull the parents into the school.
Yes.
So actually, I like the fact that they actually have an opportunity to meet you on their terms.
Yes.
So
on their turf.
Right, on their turf.
Yes.
So they're meeting you in their community. And the fact that you've taken a whole team of teachers with you to go to the community.
Yes.
Community center. The organization that helps so many of them, the CASA for immigrants, and for you to actually be there.
Yes.
To say, here I am.
Yes.
You might not feel comfortable coming to school to talk with me, but I'm coming out here to talk with you.
Yes.
So it's going to be reciprocated.
Yes. Yes. And I think what is going to really bring the point home that we're here for you is that this is the first of many subsequent gatherings. Yes. It's not just a one-shot deal.
Exactly.
It's not like, okay, we've met with you, check it off. Okay, this is going to be an ongoing structure. So this is only the beginning, only the commencement of it. So I am just very excited to see how it grows.
Yes.
And just the fact that we're going to have the children involved, even giving the children more of a sense of empowerment.
Yes.
And I just see the children being so proud of the idea that my teachers are in my neighborhood.
Yes.
I remember.
I love that.
I remember when I was in elementary school, I used to put teachers up on this pedestal,
Yes.
thinking that they just lived at school.
Yes.
And when I found out that teachers actually go to the group, I would say the most incredible experience I had as a child was actually running to a teacher at the grocery store. I mean, it was like, you actually shop? You shop? And I think when students see us coming to their neck, I can just see the excitement. That's where I live.
Yeah.
That's my house. And da 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 da. Because I mean, they view us like deities. I mean, so I can just see the parents being empowered. I can see the children, their sense of pride and their sense of value being enhanced. I know that we as educators are going to be overjoyed by our involvement. So I believe everyone is going to benefit. Everyone is going to benefit from this.
This is mind-blowing. This is wonderful, because I've often said that parental engagement does not begin at school.
Exactly.
It begins in the community.
Yes.
And therefore, the school needs to go out to them. You know, we need to extend ourselves beyond merely inviting them.
Yes.
So it is just wonderful to see that you are increasing parental engagement by going out and embracing the parents.
Yes.
I can see why you're Teacher of the Year. I can see why Omega Psi Phi, the Gamma Pi chapter selected you.
And I am honored. I do not take it lightly.
No.
I do not take it lightly. And as I mentioned in my bio, I just mentioned that this is more than a job.
Yes, it is.
If it was just a job, I probably would have quit 20 years ago. But it's a calling.
It is a calling.
It is a divine calling. And it's so fulfilling being where I believe God.
Yes.
Why he put me here on this earth.
Yes.
And that's why this is year 34, and I have no intentions of retiring anytime soon.
That's wonderful. I think you found your purpose.
Soon. Yes, definitely.
So you found your purpose.
Definitely.
Right. So actually, it seems as though, because of the conversation we had a couple of years ago, you looked at your career and you looked at the area that you really need to work on.
Yes.
And you're taking it there.
Yes. And that's one of the, Dr. Thompson, I believe that is one of the unique characteristics of this profession, is that you never arrive.
Never.
There's always an area you can grow in. And I believe that challenge is invigorating.
It is.
It makes me want to, it can be frustrating. Every now and then might make you want to quit. But those feelings don't last.
No.
Eventually, it's a catalyst for growth, a catalyst for moving forward. Just like when you snatched me out of my comfort zone of teaching third grade. And I had said, okay, I've been teaching sixth grade for however many years, and then I had found my new niche in third grade. I said, okay, I'm just going to stay here, stay out in the temp, do my own thing, and just retire and go into the sunset. But Dr. Thompson, you said, no, I will not have any of that.
Nope.
Let me snatch you out of your comfort zone and put you up in fifth grade, and that was the best thing that could have happened to you.
Well, I'm so happy to have been a part of that.
Yes.
Because I was seeing in you more than you were seeing in yourself.
Yes.
And the students stand to benefit. Well, it was great talking with you.
Thank you, Dr. Thompson.
We're going to meet again because we need to see this journey.
Yes.
Parental engagement journey.
Yes.
And where it takes you so that our listeners can follow along. So we will return.
And I'm looking forward to it.
Yes, so everyone, this is Stevie Prather, Teacher of the Year for the Omega Psi Phi Gamma Pi chapter. Thank you for listening.
Thank you for listening to the Parents as Tutors Teacher Cafe podcast with your host, Dr. Andrea Thompson. Parents as Tutors is dedicated to building parents' capacity to help their children learn. As such, we foster partnerships with family, school, and community to open dialogue around student achievement and ways in which families and teachers can collaborate for student achievement. Looking for resources specifically designed to help parents support reading? Visit us at www.parentsastutors.com. View resources for both English-speaking and Spanish-speaking parents to help them partner with teachers for learning. Written especially for parents to help teachers help parents in the partnership for learning. If you have a question for the host, Dr. Thompson, email her at parentsastutirsllc@gmail.com. Thanks for joining us. See you at the next Teacher Cafe podcast. Take care, everyone.